9.5 weeks until Brexit Day, and the government's secret plans reveal remarkable changes on what it refers to as Day One No Deal. The leaked Border Force document obtained by Sky News, not shown to MPs or the public until now, reveals the assumptions government is making about the impact and disruption for freight, for travellers and for those combating organised crime and illegal migration. The 20-page document on no deal Brexit assumptions says leaving the EU without a deal would lead to border confusion and delay that may lead to an increase in organised crime activity and an additional clandestine threat. Some frontline operational capability at the border may be impacted by the loss of access to EU systems and data. UK passengers may no longer be able to use e-gates, electronic passport gates, in Europe and be questioned about why they're travelling, so-called intentions checking. This is expected to cause disruption to flight schedules and significant queues. A former police border officer, Chris Hobbs, is already deeply concerned about what happens at the border in a few weeks' time.
There could be Border Force officers taking away from other duties, customs particularly, looking for drugs, looking for weapons. They could be taken away, and they are at the moment, to look at and to deal with queues. So if you're an organised crime network in Europe, you will be looking at Brexit and rubbing your hands with anticipation.
In the document, the Border Force acknowledges a no-deal loss of access to the EU databases the UK relies on for electronic passports criminal checks, being replaced by vastly inferior Interpol databases.
Is Britain ready?
I think this shows real concerns about the implications for our border security in the event of no deal. This suggests our border force and all of the support services simply aren't ready to deal with no deal, but also that the work they do would be downgraded. They would be using weaker systems to try and identify criminals crossing the border, weaker systems to try and identify dangerous weapons being shipped across the border. And so I think it raises serious questions about our security at our borders in the event of no deal.
But those MPs suggesting what they call a managed no deal remain unconvinced.
I think it is very convenient for the government that just by accident it happens to leak at this time, and I've been a Member of Parliament for 18 years and these things don't happen by accident.
Today, however, the boss of the civil service did acknowledge some issues.
I've never shied away from the fact that this is a complicated problem. And I've never pretended that it's all going to go swimmingly well in the event of a no deal, which is just a few days away, or potentially.
The Home Office said it wouldn't comment on leaked documents, but they do show officials already fearing and anticipating scenes such as this across the UK border on what they call D1ND, Day One No Deal. Faisal Islam, Sky News.